Hi everybody and welcome to In the Studio this month. My name is Stuart Holt. I'm the Director of Education and Outreach at Nashville Opera. I am filling in for our illustrious Artistic Director, John Hoomes, who is currently in Arizona, directing a production of Otello for Arizona Opera. This month we have in the studio with us our young artists from the Mary Raglan Young Artists Program who are here doing the American premiere of Dean Bury's The Brothers Grimm. It is a 45-minute children's opera that features the stories of Rapunzel, Little Red Riding Hood, and Rumpelstiltskin, and follows Wilhelm and Jacob Grimm as they write these stories. So you're going to get the chance to meet all of our singers and also our coach accompanist, musical director, who's with us. Each one of them will tell you a little bit about themselves, and so I turn it over to you. We'll start here.
Well, my name is Ellie Jarrett. And I live in Austin, Texas right now, and I love the Brothers Grimm quite a bit. And I am singing, let's see, Frau Vehemen, the Witch, the Wolf, and much smaller roles of the Granny and the Miller's Wife.
I'm Valerie Poole. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I am the pianist for the group, and I'm having a lot of fun working with everybody.
My name is Rochelle Schmiga, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. And I am playing Dorchen, who also then plays Little Red Hood, Rapunzel, and the Miller's Daughter in Rumpelstiltskin.
My name is Stephen Horner. I am from Knoxville, Tennessee. I am singing Wilhelm Grimm and also the Prince and the Hunter.
I'm John Brandon. I'm singing his brother Jacob Grimm. I'm also doing the King, and I think that's it, right? Yeah, it's that and the King. And I'm from Ottawa, Tennessee.
I'm Chris Filipovich. I am from Michigan City, Indiana. I play Herr Brentano, who solicits the brothers to publish the book. I play Rumpelstiltskin. I play Colonel Krause. I'm a pirate, very briefly. I'm a professor. I also do some voice work as Granny.
So great. This show is really provides you all with the opportunity to play multiple characters within 45 minutes and wear multiple costumes over the course of that time. So the tour runs for 6 weeks. We go to schools all over Middle Tennessee and also do community performances. So let's share with our audience what that sort of experience is like. Maybe we can start with Rochelle. Tell us about what an average day is like on the tour.
Average day on the tour. Wake up early, get on the bus, or the van rather, and we set up and do the show, the 45-minute show, and it's just great to see the audience. Yes, like for yesterday, for example, the morning show with being so early, they were just so enthusiastic, and even the afternoon show as well. And it's just great to see faces, and they're just so into what we're doing. So yeah, we would do 2 shows a day average, and making every show anew.
Great. John, talk to us about what it's like to perform for an audience full of children as opposed to an auditorium full of adults when we do our main stage shows.
It's definitely a different dynamic. I mean, even yesterday when we were doing the show, you get some students that are so intense and looking at you the entire time. Then you get students that kind of have to grab their attention. You have to speak in a different way, maybe move in a different way, and try to grab them into the story. Things have to be a bit bigger, I guess, as far as the acting and perhaps the voice, because some of the kids that are sitting like way up in the bleachers could be like 20 yards away, so you really have to make your movements big for them to get into the show. But I don't know. On the other hand, I like performing for kids because they're fascinated with what we do. There's no pretentiousness. It's just they just love it.
Great. And I guess my question for Ellie and Christopher would be, you both probably play the most characters in the show. I think Christopher actually wins the prize. But I'm interested to know what that experience is like for you two, because normally in most main stage shows, you are only playing one character. There's a few characters in the operatic canon where you get to play multiple people. But what is that like for you every day to sort of play these different characters and make them different?
I think it's a lot of fun, and it's exciting, and it gives you an opportunity to learn a lot about yourself and your craft and what you're trying to present. Yes, it is different. Like, for example, when we were doing Figaro, you play one character and you might have up to 2 to 3 to 4 to, we only had 2, but costume changes, whereas in this situation, we get to play, 3 or 4 people with I have this one costume change where I have maybe 25 seconds or less to get into something else and come out and everything. But I think it's fun. I think it shows the kind of work ethic that you need and what you can do and the focus that it takes. And you can really, every day you have a chance to play something a little bit different, try something else, try something new, and see if you can catch that child's eye that might be, rolling around on the floor.
That's right. Chris, any additional thoughts? You have to change clothes a lot.
I change the most, but I find it incredibly freeing because you have so little time to go from one end of the spectrum to the other. Like, I play an old sailor man, and then 5 seconds later I have to be Rumpelstiltskin. So there's no time to be in your head and to drive yourself crazy. Well, am I doing this right? You just have to go. And I think that is one of the most valuable aspects of doing something where you just do so much so quickly.
Great. Well, as we said, it is the U.S. premiere, so it's the first time that American audiences are seeing this piece. And I guess my question for you, Valerie, would be as a music director, how do you sort of interpret the piece and prepare singers for a work that has no sort of frame of reference? There's one recording that exists, but you can't do a lot of study as you can with a main stage piece.
It's exciting to be a premiere. It's more difficult because you can't listen to a bunch of different interpretations and gain insights that way, but it's exciting to be able to do whatever you want, to make your own decisions and have that kind of freedom in that way. And it's a very interesting piece, and it's been a lot of fun working with them on it. And
great. Yeah. And Stefan, as a singer, what is it like to sort of be part of a U.S. premiere?
I kind of agree with what Valerie was saying. It's very exciting because you have in your mind what you want to get across, and you have to come up with these ideas of your character and how that works, but you don't have this arsenal of other people that have come before you that can kind of tell you this is common, this is what you do. I mean, if you're doing something like Magic Flute or something like that, you can sit there and be like, well, this character has been so studied that you have to do these certain things at a certain time and blah, blah, blah. But with this, you get to be you as the character, and you get to bring something very personal and very fresh to what you're doing, and then you learn something about yourself. And I'm positive that, on performance 37, I'm going to have this moment of, oh, I hadn't thought about that before, and it's going to be a completely different show. And that's the excitement. I mean, we're doing so many performances of this, but we get to rediscover it every time we do it, and it's not going to be something that has just been done over and over. It's just going to continue to be fresh.